pipes there. All right.
Okay, can we please all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Welcome to tonight's Lower Macungie Township Board of Commissioners meeting for June 1st, 2023. For the roll call, Vice President Ward is absent this evening. Everybody else who is here is expected to be here. There are no agenda modifications. We have no announcements and presentations, no hearings or approvals. Public comment on non-agenda topics. Dennis, are you speaking tonight? You don't have to, I'm just offering.
Yeah. Yes, I just wanted to know if I'm here wasting my time this evening for the burning outside and removing the portable basketball, because they put them right back anyway. They don't listen. They don't care about the portable ones. And the only ordinance I know is, I believe Mrs. Flexer will tell you, was this structure.
Permanent structures, yeah.
And I just thought, when they gave him permanent, of course, Mr. Galliardo came in at my shop and says he lost he had his attorney from Easton and he lost. And a week later he comes back, oh, they let them keep it anyway. That was Mr. Brown and Mr. Eichenberg. After the guy steals over $17,000, they're going to give that to somebody like that. And he never come to any other kind of meeting. I have it here. If you, I don't know, did you ever get one, Mr.?
Yes, I've seen it.
Oh, I don't. I was gonna ask Stan if I could give a copy to Mr. Shoemaker and Mr. Roberts. I don't know if they have a copy.
Actually,
I
if
don't
you
know.
just want to leave it with, Mrs. Flexer, she will get it to them.
Okay, give it to Mrs. Flexer.
Please. Well, he is. Thank you, Dennis. Okay, moving on. Item 8, communication. Mr. Beidle.
Thank you. One item this evening, Jonathan Yulchini, requesting assistance with stormwater, an issue. Staff did meet with them and we'll give the board an update as a future workshop.
Okay. There are no appointments to various boards, committees, and commissions this evening. Item 10, approval of minutes of the previous meeting, May 18th, 2023. Is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any commissioner comments or questions? Any public comments or question? Seeing and hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Item 11, approval of transfers, bill list, and payroll. Mr. Beidle.
Thank you. I have the following for your consideration. The general fund, $294,592.84. The sewer fund, $16,679.35. The capital projects fund, $11,992.70. The open space fund, $25.81. The payroll, $166,041.24. The developer escrow, $55,787.85 for a total of all funds, $545,119.79.
Move to approve.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the bill list. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any commissioner comments or questions? Any public comments or questions? Seeing and hearing none, I will call for the vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, and as always, for the general public at home, the entire bill list is available on our website. Feel free to peruse at your leisure. Item 12, departmental management report, engineering. Mr. Engineer.
Yes, we have two projects that came in for bid this last month. One of them, first one being the bridge rehabilitation project. This was for painting of 3 bridges Smith Lane Bridge, the bridge at Camp Olympic, and the bridge on Ash Lane. These prices came in substantially higher than we had expected. We actually had the initial bid date, we received no bids. So we extended the bid date, sent out a bunch of letters, trying to drum up some bidders to get a price. We got one number back at $753,000, roughly $250,000 per bridge. To that extent, we recommend denial of this contract because we think it makes much more financial sense to just replace the structures.
Move to reject all bids.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Are there any commissioner comments or questions?
Just what the engineer said, that's I agree 100%.
Okay. Any public comments or questions? Seeing and hearing none, I will call for the vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Item 12.1.2, consideration of bids for the MS4 project.
This is a continuation of the MS4 project. The first one was the Brandywine Swale. This is 3 smaller projects. 2 of them are also swale rehabilitation on Wild Cherry Lane, just downstream or upstream from Little Lehigh Creek. Second one being a swale behind the homes on Princeton Drive, and the third one being a basin rehabilitation at Harvest Field. The quote for all 3 projects is one contract for $174,000, or came in at $174,728.25. We checked the contractor recommendations. They all came in good. So we are recommending the award of this project.
Move to approve.
Okay, we have a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any commissioner comments or questions? Any public comments or questions? Mr. Beidle.
I would just mention that the project falls in line with the budgeted amount as discussed with the board and approved in the budget.
Very good. Okay, seeing no comments, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Anything else from the engineer?
The only other thing I'd like to add is just that we are expecting bids back for the Public Works roof in 1 week on the 8th.
Okay, very good. Thank you. 12.2 planning, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, just a couple of quick things for the board as generalized updates. Before the next time we meet in June, we will have our planning commission meeting. Raising Cane's and the Top Golf Lehigh Valley Town Center will be at the top of the billing for those 2 meetings for those who are interested. Also, we have been recording and initiating construction for a number of land developments. So it's going to start looking very busy as you drive around the township. Just for your information and those watching at home, Home Depot is getting ready. They're going to be reaching completion relatively soon. After that, they should start on the outbuilding / strip center that's right down the way from there. Advanced healthcare on mine site, we expect will be starting in the next few weeks. The plan's ready for recording. So that it's going to go get recorded likely tomorrow or early next week. So that means construction is going to start right after. Wawa on Hamilton is about to start. Chick-fil-A is already underway. ABE Doors and the car wash at ABE Doors on Hamilton's underway. LVHN down by Macungie Borough has been underway for some time. And as everybody can see, they're moving along very quickly. And then another big one, we expect Woodmont Phase 2. They recently got some of their third-party approvals. So we expect that that's going to get recorded soon, and they'll probably start construction of those apartments this summer as well. So it's going to be very busy out there, just for everybody's information.
Thank you. Any questions for the planner? Item 12.3, solicitor. Mr. Fisher.
Thank you, President Higgins. So before you is Resolution 2023-35 to accept a deed of dedication for property located at 1900 Mill Creek Road from the Lehigh County Authority. If you remember from prior meetings, this is a piece of property that housed the former pump station that LCA had. It runs adjacent to the Mill Creek. My office recommended that prior to accepting dedication, we have a Phase 1 environmental site assessment conducted. That was performed by RT Environmental Services. We got the report back May 17th, and they found no environmental impacts at the site. So before you now is the resolution to accept the dedication of that property from LCA.
Move to accept dedication of deed of, or accept deed of dedication.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on resolution 2023-35. Are there any commissioner comments or questions? Any public comments or questions? Seeing and hearing none, I will call for the vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, anything else, Mr. Solicitor?
Nothing else. Thank you.
Thank you. Township Manager, Mr. Beidle.
Thank you. We have an item for your consideration this evening. The township did receive a park memorial request from the family of Bruce D. Trotter. They requested that a tree and a plaque be located on this campus. You'll see as Ms. Flexer has displayed, we're kind of right by the drive entrance. Public Works has reviewed the area. They're okay with it. Renee and staff have also reviewed the application. And we would recommend or that the board consider to approve this request.
Move to accept memorial request.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any commissioner comments or questions?
Hey, I just want to make a quick comment. I had Mr. Trotter at school. He's from my generation. I even pulled my yearbook up. I got his picture here. And
Is it your father-in-law's name? Oh,
and just a couple comments on him, there was no better teacher than Trotter, who instilled in the kids the meaning of school pride. And that was the difference back in, not the difference. That was there back when I went to school. It's still there, but and then another student quoted, "It was a culture he created." And then he was a football coach and a field hockey coach, and I wasn't in either. But after I pulled my yearbook out, I know why I remembered him. Here's his picture, and it said, teachers were at assemblies, they were in the halls, they were everywhere. Remember him in the parking lot when there were jam-ups. He'd be out there directing traffic. Kids visited the school to go to the planetarium. We didn't call in crossing guards. He was out there crossing the kids. That man, to me, I got memories of them, and they're all great. And I think it'd be an honor to have this
excellent.
plaque out there.
Very good. My only comment would be, as they plant the tree, let's just make sure it's not too close to the pathway, because roots tend to not want to go in the ground in this part of the country. They like to go along the ground, and that just adds to fixing things later. So, okay, any public comment or question? Seeing and hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, Mr. Beidle, anything further?
Just two things, just a reminder, the township pool opened this last Memorial Day weekend. So we'll be open that last weekend, this weekend, and then after school is out, we'll be open daily. So just want to remind everybody, pool passes are available for that. And then if the board's available, I'd like to quick executive on pending litigation.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Beidle. Any questions for the manager? Okay, moving forward, item 13, other business. Is there any old business this evening? Is there any new business this evening? Okay, item 14, Board of Commissioner reports. The next board regular meeting is June 15th, 2023 at 6 p.m. And the next board workshop is June 26th, 2023 at 6 p.m. We will have an executive session immediately following this meeting to discuss pending litigation. And with that, we are adjourned.
When is the first meeting in July?
We don't have one.